to the vlog. So it's gorgeous weather again, but it's forecast all week. So Leanne and I, our guests, they arrived yesterday, we've decided to put the pool up because I think it'll get used this week and the temperature's just gradually increasing all week. So I've got the pool out and it was full of dust and grass clippings, so I actually used my little shark hoover to hoover it out. We've got this hole kind of partially dug in the garden and that's where the pool goes. So we've got the poles out, so it's time to get the pool set up and hopefully we'll fill it overnight. It doesn't normally take too long, maybe half a day. So yeah, exciting stuff. I bought some meadow seeds, as I said I would. So I ended up, they were expensive. So Leon, block your ears. These were, I'm not even going to say, because I don't want it out there in the universe. But either way, I bought some for, they're meant to be quick flowering seeds. These are like a dry seed packet, meaning they'll do okay if we have like a real dry spell. Basically, I've wildflower meadow seeded half of that field, so now I'm going to do the other half. Okay, got a little bit more stability there. So I reckon I stopped here. Morning everyone, it's Thursday morning and it's May Day, 1st of May, which means it's a bank holiday. Well, in most places except in France the bank holiday is on the day it falls, so it's going to be, I was about to say fairly quiet and then there's a ton of noise. It is fairly quiet because a lot of the shops are closed, but I managed to ring up the canoeing place yesterday and reserve 4 kayaks for us to go down the river this afternoon, so that's really exciting. We've got Tom in the kitchen. He's currently prepping for a chilli night. So you might have heard us talk a little bit about the chilli, and that's because I don't even know where to start with that story, that Tom and Leanne, here's Leanne, Tom and Leanne, our friends, our Cornish friends who we lived with for 2 weeks before we moved here, had a successful gourmet chilli van, and they did the chilli with all of the sides you can imagine. It was just incredible. And then they had the audacity to move to Cornwall and take it away from us. But while we had it in Chippenham, it was very, very good. And so every time we see them, it's like we have to have a chilli night. So Kath and Mark are coming over this evening. I've got a couple of hours this morning. I just finished editing the vlog, so that's downloading and I'll upload that before we head out this afternoon, and then I don't have to worry about it later. Hopefully you can hear me because it's very windy all of a sudden. So I'm just gonna fire up the lawnmower and cut the grass, because even though it's only a week tomorrow that I did it, it's already getting a bit long, and it was a bit too long last time. The mower was struggling a bit down under the trees, so I thought I'd get a head start on it. I could get used to having a gardener. Good, eh? What are you doing from here? Looks quite fast flowing to me. So we've paid up and we're leaving in about 20 minutes. We've organised all of our alcohol into our barrels. Tommy's. Leon? You excited, babe?
Ouais. Je suis contente. J'avoue. Conduire le bateau.
What?
Conduire le bateau.
Oh,
I want to drive the boat.
very good.
J'ai pas de refuse.
Did you fall? Yes, so Tom thinks we need to have a name for our followers, our viewers. I don't know that sunshines is it.
How about possums?
Hello, possums!
What did you say? Hedge trimmings or something?
Hedge clippings.
Hello, my little hedge clippings.
Yeah, we're open to suggestions in the comments. We are going to be in them canoes, aren't we?
Ah, good. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Unless ours are on that boat.
I don't know.
Ah, 2%.
Merci.
2 de more.
Merci beaucoup.
So we thought we'd end up in the canoes, but we did actually get kayaks.
We did. Where?
You excited, Leanne?
I am. We're going just straight down, in and push.
No, are we?
No, we could go in there, look.
Hello, peeps.
No one's rowing, look, they're all just chilling out.
Oh my word, yeah. It's so fast, they don't need to do anything. Oh, fabulous. I'll pour myself some rosé.
Got to make sure we get out at the right time.
Don't worry, it was the village on the left.
It was
stop sign on the right.
Denton or something, wasn't it? Denton. Hello, my dandelions.
Has one stuck yet? First of all, it was
Honey badgers.
Doesn't that what?
Leanne's a honey badger, aren't you, Leanne?
I'm a honey badger because I look sweet and fluffy and then I'm a psycho. Leon's going hardcore.
Yeah? Oh, wait, that's fine. D'accord.
Well, what you're saying is, if we want to go, we can go. We have to help the children first.
Women and children first. That sounds familiar.
We all have to go together, or I'm going to go off down the stream to it. You've got stuff on the back there. Okay.
If there weren't so many routes, I'd be tempted.
Is it cold?
Not too cold. And there's always an initial shock, isn't there?
Yeah, it's next to Leon's.
Gotta come back to England in the canoe.
Come on, Leon.
Huh?
Hang on.
You ain't got my
Leon's now going. Leon's going.
I'm gonna go over there. But you ain't got legs to turn it down.
Oh, very graceful. I don't know how it is that we live here. It amazes me when we do stuff like this. We used to do this when we came on holiday here, and I don't know, it feels so weird to me that we're not going home next week or something. I can't believe it. It's just amazing. If you're in the area, Canoe Détente is the company, and they're good because you park up at the start and then you get taken to the start point, you do your canoeing, and then you end up at your car instead of the other way around. So it's a lot more relaxed. Right there, babe.
Yeah? I'm very relaxed.
Good.
It's quite fast, isn't it?
I know you'd barely have to do anything. So we've come a fair way down the river, but we're not having to do anything because it's so fast.
This is one of the things when we used to visit and do, we always think, oh, this is just amazing. It's not expensive. What is it, €20 per kayak?
Yeah.
And you get them for as long as it takes to get down the river.
Yeah.
And today it doesn't look fast when you're on it, but it's just stunning and the weather's perfect, not too hot. not cold at all.
The water's actually not even that cold.
The place we normally stop for chips is closed because they're
Yes.
working on it. It's a bit early in the season still for things like that, but we know that the chips will be good out.
If you can get good weather in the spring, this is definitely the time to do it. The water is so fast flowing that you can literally just, it's like a lazy river, and enjoy it like this. And then the river's not full of people, because sometimes in the summer it is chocker, but this is just perfect. I feel quite almost like it's a crazy full circle moment that this is like a holiday activity for us. And now
No, well, we haven't done this. One of my gripes is we haven't done this since we lived here, because I think with the visa and trying to get all the paperwork done, we sort of jumped into working and stuff. And like Ferris Bueller says, you don't stop and take a look around now and again. You know, you miss it all. So this is really important to things like this, and it's a great day. And yeah, I think winters are quite hard, but once you kind of get through and you get the better weather again, it's
this is just bliss, complete bliss.
it's quiet, isn't it? Like noise and stuff. There's a big ship coming, but
Might need to move out of the way of the big ship.
yeah.
They do like tourist boats up and down the river, but yeah, when you're in a canoe you do have to keep your eye out. Yeah, there we are. Had a snack under that chateau there, that's Château de Biron, and we had the most amazing pizza. Highly recommend that little stop if you're on the river. We didn't want to eat too much because tonight we're doing a chilli night, as I mentioned earlier, so there's a lot of food. Tom has done all the sides, and Leanne as well, and so yeah, didn't want to overindulge at lunchtime, and it is actually 3:45 already, so I think we're nearly at the destination, because I can see Château Beynac, which, if you remember, was the same chateau I climbed to the top of with the girls a few weeks ago and managed to capture the view looking this way down the river. Just incredible. But it's so funny now being on the river and being in the view. That makes any sense at all. As has been the case this entire time, as you can see, I'm moving without having to paddle. So it's just ideal. Honestly, if you get that good bit of weather in the spring, this is definitely the time to do this. I've done it earlier in the year than this, but it's too cold. I remember doing it once in coats and it's just not the same. This is much nicer. I also have the best kayak because I have the wine. We're at our chateau, just through them trees there. But we better look alive because we've got a bit of a situation here.
Oh no, where are we going?
We've got to go through. Oh, I've got a bug in my ear now.
What?
So this here is a environmental disaster. They were trying to build a bridge as a bypass for vehicles so that they could protect the little villages along this river. And they built this horrendous monstrosity. They were forced to stop work because of public outcry. And so now the Dordogne department get fined €5,000 a day whilst it's there.
Paid by the taxpayers.
Yeah, paid by the taxpayer. And they can't tear it down because that would be too much of a negative impact for the environment and the riverbank. So it just sits there. 8 years it's been there now. For nothing.
I thought it was 2019 this time, that's 6 years.
Well, he said that the metal structure has been there since for 8 years,
Okay.
but that the concrete structure, yeah, had been there since 2019. It got approved for planning, which is the weird thing. And then when they started building it, the locals were like, what on earth is that? It does look like an auto route bridge. It's not in keeping with the countryside or with the other bridges, and so it just sticks out like a sore thumb. And so they were forced to stop work. But yeah, as I say, €5,000 a day, so long as it's there in situ. And they're hoping to get permission to start work again, but it seems unlikely at this point. You're right there, love.
I'm out the bush.
Part 2 of the hideous bridge. So that is Josephine Baker's chateau, Château Les Milandes. Happy?
Yeah, this is pretty good.
You look like you could do with some sunglasses. Oh, you've got some.
Duh.
How was it?
Brilliant.
Good.
Very good. Very
The only thing
calm.
missing was chips.
We had a cracking pizza though.
Pizza was fantastic. Very good.
Highly recommend this place as well. Canoe détente. You can now jump in the car and go home and eat chili.
With previous, he loves it.
Here's one I prepared earlier. Oh, you can get eyes clinking into it. Marvelous.
Pineapple salsa.
Mole mole guacamole.
Good?
You're supposed to drink it out of a kind of special bowl, aren't you?
Beef chili. Is that the bone?
Yeah.
Wow. And chicken. You a chicken girly?
I fancy chicken first.
No pressure. And what do? Cut the burrito in half?
No, you just eat it from the top down.
Might you open it wide enough?
No, isn't that really good?
Is that a good one?
Yeah. Yeah. Could have been more tucked in on the sides, but it's... That's it, yeah.
Oh, you do it on an angle.
Ooh, Tom missed that crucial step.
Burrito.
All right, all right. In the background, you just
Good?
Sorry.
No, it's not
That knife and fork.
No.
I'm terrible noise. I scuff my feet. Yeah. Good, Leanne.
Very good, thank you.
Yeah, good idea, Tom, about the it made people not want to work. They're like, I don't want to work. Feel like one with nature. Like,
So we've come out on a walk this afternoon. Done this walk a couple of times, and it's from our village to Château de Biron. There, it's a lovely day. It has cooled down a little bit. Yesterday was nearly 30 degrees. Today is a little bit cooler, but I'm hoping, even though it's a Sunday, that the cafe will be open in the village we can get ourselves a beer or something. But yeah, it's been a lovely, lovely week. Lots of lovely weather. Next week is cooler, but in a way it's probably a good thing because we've got some jobs to do. Kath and Mark have got some willing volunteers for the house, so it means you can work a bit more in the cool.
Built on that like foundation thing. Someone back then had to figure out, well, if we start here and go up there, then that will support all the weight we're going to put on the top.
Well, you ever seen those massive? So I get these videos about ancient stuff and how they.
So we made it to the top of the hill, and yeah, the most incredible view. So this here is the Black Perigord forest. It's the third most heavily forested area in the Aquitaine region, and it is just stunning. You've got views out over Montflanken and then down towards, I guess, the way I'm looking right now I believe is south. If you go north from here, that's the Dordogne where we went canoeing, but it's absolutely stunning. So I think we're going to get a beer and then go in for a little look round.
Door shut.
Oh.
Well, whatever.
We don't care, do we, Leon?
No, I thought get Paul there just die. Oh, in the corner.
And that's stunning, all that ivy.
That is cool.
Pretty dangerous. They should have made them flat. You ever been up the Arch de Triomphe in Paris? No. Once you're walking down it, for 10 minutes, nothing changes visually.
They have babies.
Oh, listen to that.
Isn't that incredible, the painting on the wall? So we paid £9.70 per ticket to come in.
This is somewhere we drive past all the time,
I haven't never come
and
in.
it's
Well,
nice
I
to
have.
come in and see.
So we're in the kitchens now, I think. Yeah, it must be, because look over here. Oh, what? Put it on. Yeah, look. They must have put fires under there to cook everything. It suits you. Am I allowed to wear it? Well,
I'm not going to buy it for you in the gift shop.
come on. They've definitely tarted this place up since I used to come. When I used to come, it was just one room. They didn't stage it or anything.
It's like a little lake.
A little reservoir, and then they've got water for cooking and stuff in here.
Oh, wow. And then it drains out of there.
Well, that was good. An embarrassing long time with my hand in the hairdryer before I realised it was a paper towel dispenser.
And look at this. Leon and Sarah. So we've reached the top of the fort.
Right, reached the top and I had to stop.
We didn't get a guided tour, so we're just sort of guessing a little bit, but look at that view.
And our house, where's our house? Over there for me.
You can actually see this chateau if you could just go little ways over the hill at the front of our house.
Yes.
But to be able to pick it out, I'd have to have a look at Google Maps. You will not be able to see it though from here.
You can see this from our house, we can't see our house from this.
Yeah, kind of. So this is Château de Biron, I've already said. Definitely a must visit if you are in the Dordogne. And it's only just over the border from the Lot-et-Garonne. Wave sunshines!
Whoa, look at that butterfly.
What?
That is stripy. It's a stripy woo.
Matches Julian.
Town nearby called the Real. Like, share and subscribe.
So this is the tomb of King Charles VIII's equerry. And he died here in the chateau, but during the French Revolution, revolutionaries would smash up the tombs. So that's what's left of it. That one looks to have fared slightly better, although it has no face. And then this here is a replica of the real thing, and you can see the real deal in the Metropolitan Museum of Art in New York City. But that too looked like it had a bit of a beating at some point.
Quite a long day, really, isn't it? Really? What time is it now?
We're back in town now. It's a longer walk than we, I don't know, realised, anticipated. It's about 9k now that we're back here, and that doesn't include the time we spent in the chateau. So I think we're all feeling a little sleepy. We're out for dinner tonight though, so that's good. No one has to cook.
A good burger place.
Yes, Dame de Lac in Montflanken. So quiet on a Sunday everywhere. They still sort of respect, everything closes on a Sunday. It's a family day. That's kind of how it's always been and how it remains in France, which I think is a big reason why a lot of people like to move here. It's just that more relaxed pace of life. And yeah, this is sort of La Biron village centre. All the guys in the village play pétanque here on a Monday. This is what I would consider to be my hometown, even though this is not where we live. This is where so many of my memories are, kind of in and around here. I used to come down here with my nephew Tom. There's only 2 years between us, and get sweets from the little shop and cycle round. Yeah, great place to grow up. Whoa! Shine a light! Ah! You can see! Leon, please stop! Oh my word!
Not far. Can't see. Get the windscreen on the windscreen. I can't see.
Oh. Oh my word, I've never driven in weather like this ever.
Headlights, bud.
I have never, ever been in weather like this.
Well, we've driven in Florida.
Whoa! Right up there. Go get me phone, love. Check this out.